Hey guys, what's up? This is Jack from Candy Country Reptiles. Today we're going to do the follow-up to clutch number 5. This was an 11 egg clutch from a GHI Fire female. And I had her with 2 males, but I think we got the dad figured out. The dad was an Enchi Super Disco, and he was also a 66% het rainbow with markers. So I'll have to look at these over after a shed or two to see how they look, but see if there's any of them showing possibly het rainbow markers. So the first 2, since dad was a super disco, they have to be discos. So they're being camera shy. Come on, get their heads out there. So discos have a little bit of a blushing on the head. And they just showing why they call themselves ball pythons, I guess. But so those 2 are disco. You see like the little head stamps. So we'll start building, then we'll start stacking genes. And we have, where'd they go?
I knew they would move.
Yeah, 11 egg clutch. There's lots of babies in here too. And the next 2 are Enchi disco. Different patterns. This one, see, this one has some of that funny, like we talked about it in the rainbow clutch we did earlier, like the little bit of like the calico, like speckling stuff. It looks like to me a little bit. So I mean, some of these could be possible het rainbow as well. But we got these 2 with Enchi discos with like the eye stripes don't even close on the side of the head on that one. This one's the same way. So those are 2 Enchi discos. Next one is this one. So this is GHI disco.
That one's really cool, I think.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of GHI. I just don't have a lot of it in the collection. Working on it though. That's why I wanted to get some. I don't even have any male GHIs. I just have females right now. So hopefully a couple of these turn out to be boys. I like the contrast on this snake though. It's always pretty nice in GHI disco. And those of you that don't know, GHI was named. It's just basically the letters GHI. And it stands for, the guy that named it stands for, you gotta have it. So you gotta have it in your collection. That's what it stands for. Next one up is, yeah, this one. So now we have this one. That's Enchi Disco GHI. I wasn't sure, like I remember cutting this from the egg. I thought it was GHI, then I wasn't sure. And you go back and watch the cutting video, but it's definitely GHI. Just the Enchi, I didn't realize how much Enchi affects the look of GHI. So I mean, if you just pull this one back out real quick. So if you slap Enchi on that, it makes this. Like it's pretty extreme. Like I didn't realize how much Enchi was going to lighten up GHI and affect the pattern and coloration and everything on it. But it's a big difference. I mean, I guess they could be possible het rainbow too, that could be affecting it a little bit maybe, but that's a huge difference, I think, with adding 1 gene. The next one is here. So now we're going to get into some stuff that acts like a super between the fire and disco interaction. We got this one, which is just a disco inferno. So that's the acts like a super between disco and fire. That's all that is. But when you breed the snake, every baby will be at least disco or fire. And the cool thing that I like about the disco inferno stuff is they usually throw
those ringers. Yeah.
Looks pied, but again, nothing to do with pied. Just really cool.
It really wonks out the pattern.
Yeah, I really like it. And I mean, so yeah, I mean, if you guys follow the Fire Complex, Fire to Fire makes an all-white snake with black eyes. Disco to Disco makes a Super Disco, which is lighter and with a really wonky pattern. Then you mix the two, Fire and Disco, you get some of the white
almost.
snake trying to come through with those ringers, but then the pattern is just absolutely crazy. So you got that one. Then the next two are these two, which are really cool. These are Enchi Disco Infernos.
They remind me of desert camo.
So the one cool thing about Enchi, and it works that way with Pied as well, is you put Enchi into Pied, it reduces the amount of white dramatically. Like you see very, very few high white Enchi combos. Usually Enchi Pieds are little to no white on the Pied, so you're seeing these are Disco Infernos, very, very little white. There's a little white ringer there on that one.
And the pattern is wonky, but not as wonky as the just Disco Inferno. I feel like it's different. Like it's not as busy.
Yeah, it's because the Enchi's reducing it. But they're still. I still think like all these all this banding and blushing and stuff on this one here especially is
that's cool.
Really, really nice. I actually have Enchi Disco Inferno lace raising up in the rack. She's a couple years old. She actually might breed this fall. That's really, really nice. Sorry, all the babies are trying to squirt out the dish here. And then the last two are Enchi GHI Disco Infernos. So if you remember when we go back and watch the egg cutting video, I was kind of disappointed because I wasn't seeing anything GHI on the Disco Infernos. And again, I didn't realize how much Enchi affected it. But we didn't hit a GHI Disco Inferno. But typically, the GHI Disco Infernos I saw just had a little pattern on the dorsal, and the sides were pretty much lacking pattern. But the Enchi
adds it back.
Put the pattern back on. But these are gonna be really, really nice, like sick when they grow up. Like look at the head on this.
Yeah,
it's like completely.
That's
just
amazing.
Like floating on the head. Like that's so cool. I'm hoping one of these is a boy. Honestly, would be nice. And like this one's head is weird because it's got that stripe coming off to the side here. But they do look different to me, so I'm gonna maybe one is het rainbow and one is not. Like this one's cleaner looking. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, or I'll just have to keep them and experiment and raise them up. But do Disco and Enchi GHI, Enchi GHI Disco Infernos. So we hit 5 Disco Infernos in the clutch. These guys, it's really hot here today. It's like 90 degrees. These guys are just wanting to go. But there's the 5 Acts Like a Supers, the 5 Disco Inferno combos. Pretty wild. Like, for those of you that have been watching us for a couple years, we really enjoy making this combo. We have all different kinds of Disco Inferno combinations that we've held back and we're raising up and keeping. But here's a couple new ones that we hatched out. Really, and I'm not going to keep them all, so if you see something here that you like, definitely please reach out. And we can show you. I'm gonna squash them. Here's the whole clutch. You can put these guys back in there with their siblings. So we only hit, what did I say, 4 GHI.
More than you originally thought when we were doing the video.
More than I thought, but we're still a little short. I mean, 11 eggs should have been half. So we at least shorted 1, maybe 2. But still, overall, nice clutch, happy with it. Disco, in my opinion, I think is a little nicer than Fire, a little cleaner, a little brighter. from what I've noticed in my opinions. I like working with disco more than fire, but still, this is what I'm always trying to make. Like, I'm trying to think of cool combos to make that I haven't yet, and I have lots of other ideas for some other Disco Inferno stuff, getting into recessive stuff in the next couple of years. I have ideas for that, so be watching out for that sort of stuff if you like the disco project. But until next time, guys, give us a thumbs up, comments. We like reading the comments and hearing what you guys think about our clutches. Until then, thanks for watching.